Hey guys, I'm back. It's Policy 707 with my top 10 sketch cover slabs with 3 honorary mentions for the 2016 year. First one up, without further ado, ranked at number 10, it's going to be a Wonder Woman head sketch by the beautifully and talented Miss Victoria Price, aka Victra. Just a little close up on this wonderful, beautiful, highly detailed and colored sketch cover slab, rated at 9.8. Is Wonder Woman by Victra. Okay, next one up is at number 9 is Marty McFly and Doc Brown by good dear buddy and friend of mine, Shelby Robertson. Signed in gold by Mr. Christopher Lloyd at Silicon Valley Comic Con in March of 2016. Next one up is going to be ranked at number 8 is of Lorraine McFly and Marty McFly, signed in gold by Miss Leia Thompson by the beautifully and talented Grady-Reyna. Also signed and sketched at Silicon Valley Comic Con back in March of 2016. Okay, moving things along, ranked at number 7 is Bomb Queen by Jimmie Robertson. Nice, beautifully colored and highly detailed sketch by his creator-owned image character Bomb Queen. I love how much kinetic energy is in this sketch of Bomb Queen going to battle with zombies. And on the back, Jimmie also drew Bomb Queen as a zombie. So I guess she didn't quite make it against the zombies in the end. So. Alrighty, moving things along. At number 6 is Ghost Rider sketch in Red Skull by Mark Texiera, aka Tex. And on the back is another sketch he drew of Ghost Rider and Red Skull. And this one was quite a special sketch op with Texiera. Alright, that's number 6. Number 5 is Princess Leia by the talented Mr. Tony Fleecs. That the beautiful color and detail of Tony Fleecs' artistic style. A little quick story. Back in March of 2016, Carrie Fisher was supposed to appear, and at the last minute she had to cancel. I think it was maybe because of reshoots for episode 8. But in any case, I missed my one and only opportunity of meeting Carrie Fisher in person and getting that sketch signed, unfortunately. So may she rest in peace. Okay, moving things along, it ranked at number 4 is definitely one of my favorites. It's Elektra by Daredevil Noir artist Tomm. He's also a Secret Wars variant cover artist for Marvel as well. I love the very dark and gritty, almost gothic style of his art. Love this one to death. Okay guys, it looks like it is now down officially to the top 3 sketch cover slabs of 2016. So, without further ado, let's kick it into high gear. So, ranked at number 3 has to be Spider-Gwen sketch by Miss C. Definitely a con favorite. She's so nice and generous and wonderful to her fans. She's such a sweetheart. And on top of that, she's a stellar artist. Love her artistic style. So it's in gray tone, or grayscale as they say. Signed in gold by Miss C. Okay, that's number 3. Number 2 is done by none other than the legendary Don Bluth. So he drew it initially in pencil, and he went over in charcoal pencil, kind of like the ink of the sketch. Signed by Don Bluth, also John Pomeroy and Gary Goldman. So this is Princess Daphne, done on a Blood Queen #1 sketch cover. So back in the early 80s when I was a kid playing video games at the local arcade, there was a game called Dragon's Lair. And one of the main characters was a princess called Princess Daphne. And anyway, I grew up watching Don Bluth films like American Tail, Five Goes West, and a lot of other great classics that he did during the 80s and 90s. And so it was such an honor and privilege to finally meet him in person earlier last year. Okay, now it's time for the #1 sketch cover slab of 2016. Little background story, guys, about this one in particular. This actually took me nearly 3 years to complete and 5 cons. So 3 years and 5 cons to complete. So you may have seen it before in a past video. Well, here it is. It's a Spider-Man jam piece by legendary Spider-Man artists, Mr. Tomm McFarlane, which drew Venom, Spider-Man by Erik Larsen, and Carnage by Marrinan. And remember before I mentioned that I was thinking of adding to the sketch cover, I was going to add to the back. Well, I did. And on the back is Spidey vs. Carnage by legendary artist Mark Bagley, who's drawn more Spider-Man comics in the history of published works than any other Spider-Man artist. It's also signed in gold by Stan the Manly. And yeah, this is definitely has to be my holy grail. You know, growing up collecting comics in the 90s, you know, definitely my idols and inspirations were these artists. You know, Tomm McFarlane, Erik Larsen, Marrinan. He drew Web of Spider-Man, was also a guest penciler for Amazing Spider-Man in a couple issues. And after Tomm McFarlane and Erik Larsen went on to co-found Image, Mark Bagley took over Amazing Spider-Man. And he drew it for some time. He also drew Ultimate Spider-Man as well. But here it is, guys. Graded, red label, verified by CBCS at a 9.8. Very lucky, very thrilled to own this. So happy it came at a high grade, considering it had, you know, 4 different artists collaborate on this piece, and also got a 5th signature by Stan the Manly. So there you have it, guys. That's my top 10 sketch cover slabs of 2016. And as a bonus, guys, I also wanted to include 3 honorable mentions that were up there but didn't quite make it in the top 10. So the first one up is going to be Invisible Girl by Victoria Price, aka Victra. Show you a little bit close up on it. Sorry about the glare, guys. I know, I realize there's glare off the slabs, but it's late at night. I got the lights on, and it's kind of hard to, without any natural light, to actually get it focused without it being a glare. So just bear with me. Anyway, Invisible Girl by Victra is the next honorable mention, or first one up in my runner-ups. Next one is also another sketch by Mark Texiera, aka Tex, of Ghost Rider. He's definitely well known for in the 90s for being one of the top 10 artists at the time, ranked by Wizard magazine, and he was known for, at the time, for the Ghost Rider title. And last but certainly not least, the final runner-up of 2016 has to go to another sketch by Tony Fleecs of Harley Quinn. I love this rendition and style of artistic style of Harley Quinn's. It's like cartoony, you know. It's like something that came out of a cartoon. I love it to death. Well, there you have it, guys. I appreciate you tuning in, and if you like what you see, definitely give it a thumbs up. And as I always say, if you're not a subscriber, definitely hit that subscribe button. So once again, this is Posse signing off for my top 10 sketch cover slabs of 2016. Thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you again soon. Alright, guys, take care.